Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to look at some belts from Vbasist. Second time I'm featuring him on the channel. He is playing a lowland Shadow ASlash with Shadow Claw in Open Great League. Usually you see this Pokemon more often in themed cups and it stays away from Open, but he's making it work. Currently in the 2300s, which is quite respectable because it's rather early in the season, so I think the top of the players are just breaking veteran. So yeah, let's jump right into it. Pelipper and Trevenant in the back with all their standard movesets. First up, Basildon lead. We have the Bulldoze, which is double super effective. Let's see how this goes. Goes for the Ice Punch bait. Ooh. I don't know how much damage a Bulldoze actually does. But the opponent luckily shields it. Throws the flamethrower, gets shielded as well. Into the Sableye he goes. Alright. Opponent no shields. And Vbasist able to switch into his Pelipper. He's now probably gonna knock it out with a Weather Ball. Opponent goes for a no shield. And in comes the Basildon again. Will be able to land the Weather Ball, but then get farmed down. Alright. Opponent goes into Trevenant. Maybe they expected a quick switch, or I'm a little surprised by this. Alright though. Lets it go down. Opponent doesn't even build up to the Shadow Ball, just throws a Seed Bomb. Vbasist lets it go, he's getting very low however. Goes for the Shadow Ball, is this enough? I don't think so. Needs another move, survives the Smackdown and is able to survive. Alright, should have probably used the shield earlier. I think the Basildon was quite some Smackdowns away from move. Next game, next Basildon lead. And this time he goes for the Bulldoze right away. If you are playing at higher elo and you're encountering the same people over and over again, it's definitely smart to change up your playstyle a little bit here and there to be less predictable. Alright, don't always bait, sometimes throw the nuke as well. And is able to take the Basildon out with the help of the Ice Punch. Opponent brings in a Trevenant. Opponent must be very weak to ASlash if they bring the Trevenant in right here, because this is definitely not where Trevenant wants to be. Gets both shields. Alright. Calls the Shadow Ball, very good. And CMP tie right here with the Seed Bomb. Wait, no, it actually wasn't a CMP die. Weird, did it not look like he clicked on it? What happened there? In comes the Venusaur, goes for the Shadow Ball, that does a lot, and the Pelipper is gonna be able to wing attack the Venusaur down right here. Opponent gets the Frenzy, but Pelipper will be able to survive it. Even though it does a lot, right? It's just neutral damage. But for it being neutral damage, it does does more than I would wish it would do. At least when I'm the one using Pelipper. Next match against Lantern. I guess this is probably not that great. Getting outpaced quite heavily. And if they shield your Bulldoze, it's probably not great. Alright. Can't really switch out though, because the Lantern, you don't want to see that with your Pelipper. Oh, okay. Opponent goes for the Thunderbolt, it gets no shield and then no shields the Bulldoze in return. That is good for Vbasist. Oh, I think there's gonna be a Lantern in the back. No, Lantern. There's gonna be a flyer in the back. No, another one? I mean, what I mean with another one, I mean there's a Noctowl. That's what I thought. No, okay, there is a Barmer Snow. That is interesting. Opponent goes for the farm down right here. Vbasist gets another Weather Ball off. Oh, and it's a CMP tie. Oh, this is a huge slip up by the opponent. Should have not thrown the move right there. Especially not if you plan on shielding the Weather Ball. Could have just farmed down and then... Oh yeah, would have definitely won the game. And yeah, that is gonna cost the opponent not knowing the move counts, not being aware that the opponent will reach a move right there. Alright, this is a horrible lead. Opponent responds with Grand Ball into the Pelipper, and if I remember correctly, then there should be an Alolan Ninetales with Powder Snow in the back. At least that's what I've encountered quite a lot with Medicham and Shadow Grand Ball. Gets both shields. Goes into the... Oh, opponent goes for Crunch. I don't like this. I don't like going Crunch there. But I guess... Oh, and it's their own Sandslash. Wow. Well, that's a surprise. And that surprise is gonna vanish after getting hit by the Shadow Ball and opponent with the top left. Alright, next up, Noctowl lead. This is very good. In comes a Lucario. Wow, what is this spice? Goes for the close combat. Maybe running double nuke. Vbasist, however, with the Pelipper at double Weather Ball. Opponent has the no shield. They will always get outpaced. Comes back into a Noctowl. Makes sense. Noctowl is not going to do much against the Icy Steel type. Opponent throws a move. What? And it's a Steel. It is Registeel in the back. I think this should be fine. I think you're just gonna save your shield for the Sandslash. Even Baits right here. Makes sense. Opponent has two shields. They are likely shielding. And now goes for the Shadow Ball before opponent reaches the second move. Yeah. And that should be it, right? Bulldoze probably gonna do enough with the additional Shadow Claws that he's gonna get in. Oh no, he waited and overfarmed, and then opponent is able to catch the move. But gets a little bit more farm right here and couldn't even farm down because he's running Shadow Claw. But I think he still will outpace. I think he will still outpace the the Registeel. What am I talking? Yes, he is able to outpace, save the game. And that's gonna be it. It's a 5-0 for Vbasist. Very nice, very nice. G2G. Thank you very much for sending me the video. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and maybe subscribe. Follow me on the social above. And have a good rest of the day. Goodbye.